What's up guys, True Development. Today I'm grouting some tile. I actually have another video from this bathroom where I leveled the floor without using self-leveler. I'll put the link up here somewhere for you to check that out if you're interested. Anyways, today I'm doing grouting. I do not use a traditional grouting method. I don't like smearing the grout all over the tile. It leaves a huge mess and it takes too long to clean. What I use instead is a mason bag. So I throw my grout in there and I squeeze it out right into the gaps for three reasons. A, in my opinion, I think it's actually faster to do the job. Two, cleanup is a lot easier. Three, the grout goes right into the gaps and it fills them up really nicely. Stick around and I'll show you how I'll do it. All right guys, quickly going over what you'll need. I mixed up my grout. This is the consistency you're looking for. I actually have another video on how to mix all this stuff and whatnot. I'll put a link up for it while I was working on some Belgian block pointing. You're gonna need the mason bag. This is what it looks like. And, well, clean water. This is not so clean, but anyways, you need a sponge. And also your pointing tool. If you don't have any of these, you could even use your finger. Your finger is not gonna like you the next day. But if you don't have this, maybe a piece of trim, wood trim or something. I like using these. They're a couple of bucks from Lowe's or Home Depot, I don't remember. And I think that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my bag and we'll get right to it. All right guys, I got my grout in my bag, ready to go. Tested it out right there in that little area. Let's see, 5:34. My watch is actually a little faster. It's like 5:30. Let's see how long it takes us to do this bath. Here we go. Notice I skipped that edge there is because we're putting in baseboard, obviously. Try as much as you can to put this tip inside of the groove. So that way you make sure your grout goes right where you want it. Don't go too far down the space because you want to come back and point all this stuff up, and you don't want to start walking on grout. It defeats the whole purpose of easy cleanup. Oops, just put out a little bit more than I wanted there. Now the working time with this stuff, you got plenty of time to work with this. So don't worry that it will dry on you or whatnot. All right, stop right here. That was 5 minutes. All right, grab your tool, wet it. You know what? I don't like using that on that plastic, the tub. Grab your finger, just like you do with caulking. You see that little gap? Just grab some more, throw it in there. I don't recommend using your finger too much because this is sanded grout. And obviously not too comfortable on the skin. All right, back to this guy. Don't apply too much pressure outside of the grooves because you don't want to damage your tile in any which way. And you'll see once we get the sponge on this, we'll fill it in nicely. Now, if you've done this and you've used a tool other than this pointing tool, let me know. I could imagine that maybe a tool that is a little bit more flexible, almost how your finger is, would be great. All right, now that I have everything pointed, throw this guy in here so it doesn't dry up on you. Grab your trowel. And let's get all the extras out. I don't like taking all the extras out on a sponge, as your sponge will get dirty quickly. What you're doing with this is you're just skimming it. You're not dipping, going into the grooves, obviously. Also, I don't like taking the excess with the sponge because then it smears it on the tile. Again, like I said, one of the main benefits of this is the cleanup. All right, onto the sponge. Ideally, again, clean water, but I actually did another bathroom right before this one, so. What you're doing with the sponge is, again, you're making sure it goes into the grooves and you have a nice consistent finish. Don't apply too much pressure here. Just make sure that all the gaps are filled. Constantly clean or clean your sponge often, so then you're not dragging the grout from one spot to the other. When you're around tubs and other surfaces, try to take it in one shot. When you drag your sponge, it's from end to end. Corners are always tricky. Don't be shy to get fingers in there, whatever you need to get it all clean. The instructions call for a 15 to 30 minute wait after you come back and clean the tile. However, right after you grout or point, in this case, you can come back with the sponge, again, just to make sure your grouting finish is consistent. and it really goes into the gaps. Now you basically rinse and repeat. All right, here you have it. It's 6 o'clock. We started at 5:30, that's 30 minutes. I grout it and cleaned this, I think this is a 5x8 bathroom. Guys, this is the other bathroom that I did before the one that we filmed. Just want to show you the hazing on the tile. So you will get that. All you need is a damp sponge and clean that out. All right, guys, if you like the video, give me a like to support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. I do property flipping, and in this channel, there's a lot of videos on how I do that. So if you're interested in getting into that type of business, go ahead and subscribe. That way you get the videos as soon as I put them out. The idea behind this channel is to teach you how to build wealth. I'm lucky enough and blessed enough to have achieved financial freedom at the age of 37. So I'm not reliant on a 9-to-5 job, and I show you how to do that, how I did it through my experience. If you have any questions or if you have any comments about this video or anything else that I do, please leave it below. I love reading comments. I'll get back to you. By the way, this wall right here behind me used to be a textured wall. I have a video on how to get it smooth, and as you can see, this wall is as smooth as they come. All right, guys, again, I hope you liked the video. Check you out on the next one. Stay safe.